Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. We are September 8, no, 21. Sorry, I had a little blank here. Yeah, September 21st, first day of fall equinox today. Also a new moon, I think today or tomorrow. So a lot happening astrologically. And we also have a partial solar eclipse today. So lots of interesting things going on in the universe that is going to influence our mood today, our actions, the way we feel maybe. So we're going to be working with that energy today. Good morning, Nancy. So I was hoping to get some fall colors going in my home this morning, but I am going today at a beautiful greenhouse in Orleans, and it's huge and it has a lot of wonderful plants and decorations and all that kind of stuff. So this morning I'm going to treat myself. I have a special guest today with me at home, one of my relatives. She's staying over for a few days, so we're going to go do a fall thing this morning, probably get a pumpkin spice latte and go explore the new colors, all the mums out there talking about the flowers. She also brought me those beautiful little pumpkins made out of wool, and I'm going to learn to make these today, and maybe a blanket. So I am looking forward to this first day of fall, as I am fully welcoming it. And actually I kind of always like the fall because I like the warmth of blankets, and I've got my candle going. I like the smell of apples and cinnamon. We also went apple picking this weekend. So all kind of fall activities that are so fun to do. And of course the weather is getting cooler. We're going to get a bit of rain today, which is much needed. So a total different energy. So this morning, my mantra is going to be about two things. Gratitude, first of all, and then balance. So speaking to the astrological side of this day. So I just went and did a little bit of research on how this is working out in the universe or in the cosmos, and what fall equinox means. So it is the moment when day and night are nearly equal in length. It marks the transition from summer to autumn, from light to dark, and the natural world prepares for rest and renewal. So it is a point of equilibrium. So it's very much about balance. So spiritual meaning of an equinox, it symbolizes harmony between light and dark, reminding us to seek balance in our own lives, between action and rest, giving and receiving, inner and outer worlds. So think about it. We all are seeking a little bit more balance in our lives, whether it's a balance between work and play, a balance between, I'm going to say, rest and be active in what we eat, a balance between eating what's good for you, for your body, and also on the little things that we like to eat that we know that are not so good for our body. So getting a balance to be able to stay healthy. So today is going to be a mantra for balance, and today especially the energy will help us with that because it is out there, it's happening. It's also about harvest and gratitude. So it's the harvest season, it's time to say thanks for the abundance that we have. And I'm going to speak to my gratitude journal again. I know I talk about this all the time, but having gratitude in the morning or at night or whenever during the day, for me it's the morning, writing 5 things for which I am grateful is really transformative, and it can really help puts balance between all the negativity that's out there, because you're going to open the radio, watch TV or whatever during the day, and guess what? All you're going to hear is negative stuff. So this here, the gratitude journal, balances out the negative that's going to be, coming at you in some way during the day. So very important to anchor ourselves in gratitude. It's also a sign of letting go. As the fall is coming, the leaves, the trees show us that they are dropping their leaves. So we can see this as a symbol of shedding ourselves from anything that's not necessary. Unnecessary worry, unnecessary judgments, unnecessary gossip, anything that's not serving us in a good way, we drop it. And so the meditation we're doing this morning is going to be Satanama, and it is known to be a balancing mantra, and also known to help us shed addictions. So it is a practice that has been proven, that has had some studies about helping with our memory, and also helping us shedding addictions. So it's time. What a better time than today to decide to drop something that you don't need. And when I talk about addictions, I'm not just talking about the obvious, which would be drugs and alcohol and that stuff, but also addiction to our phones, addiction to sugar, addiction to gossiping. Addiction is just something that you do over and over again, and that you have, a hard time to shake off because you're used to doing that. So getting rid of an addiction. So on top of the equinox being a great time to do all of this, today is a new moon in Virgo. And what that means, a new moon is a new beginning. It's time to set intentions. It's time to put on a new practice, or to take on a new practice. And what is particularly interesting with this new moon, it's the second new moon that we get this month in Virgo, in the sign of Virgo. And so Virgo is asking us to release clutter. Virgo is very organized and really likes to take self-care, care of what we have, and care of ourselves. So it's time to purify and simplify, physically, mentally, emotionally, to create a space that nourishes you. So if you feel like you have an urge to clean or to get your things organized, the Virgo energy of this new moon is going to help you do that. Healing and self-care. So Virgo is very linked to the body, the health, and daily rituals. It's an ideal time to commit to practices that restore balance. And on that note, I would invite you to listen to Lori's podcast. Lori puts on the most incredible podcast. She's been doing these episodes since a couple of years now. She's not missing a week. It's incredible the amount of information in that podcast that can really help you with your daily habits and routines that help you in your daily life. And so she talks about restoring balance and also links it to Ayurveda. And I invite you especially, and I'm going to post that link today, right after this, to listen to her last two podcasts are about believing that the habits that you are creating or the new habits that you are installing really are helping and that they are making a difference. And you know how sometimes we do something for a while and then we drop it because we're like, I don't even know if this helps. And then everything starts to fall apart. Been there, done that. All of a sudden you take up your routine. I'm going to say meditation in the morning. I've dropped it for a bit during the summertime and not feeling the greatest in my body right now. And I feel that as soon as I grab my routine again, I start my routine again, and I take time for myself. Self-care. Self-care is not just taking a bath. Yes, it can be, but self-care is exercise, is eating well, is meditating. And then all of a sudden you feel it. You feel better. So then you start to believe again. So listen to Lori's podcast because she is really nailing it on the belief part of I'm doing this because I know, because I know. Maybe because I've been told by my teacher, my guru, but I also know from experience because I've done it before and it works. And then going back to the ancient writings, the books of Patanjali and all the teachings of Ayurveda, it's all in there. So Virgo, new moon in Virgo, it's time for us to pick up these new habits. And then there's this whole solar eclipse. Eclipses are a special phenomenon that's there to kind of put chaos in what's happening. So especially important to practice meditation and to practice balance in eclipse season. We're entering eclipse season. So we need to bring us back to the mat, bring us back to meditation. And the meditation we're doing this morning is really going to help you focus and to bring you back to a calmer state, a state of balance. And so we're going to get started. So we're going to start by breathing. So we'll have a deep breath. We're going to do a gratitude breath. So first of all, filling up our bellies, and as we fill up our bellies with air, we're going to think about a thing we are grateful for. And then as we release, we're going to think about something we want to release, like stress, like negativity, like a grudge you have against someone. Anything negative or anything that doesn't serve you that you just want to relieve. It can be a belief that I'm a bad housekeeper, I'm a bad sleeper, I can't, I don't know, just a belief that gets in your way. So we're going to do that 3 times. So inhale gratitude. Think about something that you're grateful for. And exhale that negative thing you want to get rid of. And imagine yourself like a tree and you're letting go of the leaves all at once. Inhaling gratitude. Exhaling something that doesn't serve you. Inhaling gratitude. Exhaling something that you don't need. Let's do it one more time. Excellent. We're going to do a few rounds of square breath. So with the square breath, we inhale for 4. We suspend our breath, our hold if you like, for 4. We exhale for 4, and then we suspend for 4. So I want you to think, again, same thing. Think about something that you are grateful for as you inhale. As you suspend, hold on to that thing. And then think about something you want to get rid of or release. And as you suspend, let's think about something that we are grateful for. And breathing in. As we suspend, you can think of something you want to release. And then we release it. Suspend. Think of something you're grateful for. Inhale that beautiful gratitude. Suspend. Think about something you want to get rid of. And release. A few more. Think of something you're grateful for. Breathe that in. Suspend. Think of something you want to get rid of. And let go. One more round. Think of something you're grateful for. Breathe it in. Suspend. Think of something you want to get rid of. And release. And let your breath return to where it wants to go. And see if that release breath has helped you in any way to relieve tension in your body. I use this kind of sound quite often during the day, I would say. As I'm doing things and I sometimes feel like I'm stressed out for no apparent reason, I'm just going to start going as I exhale. And I feel like this sensation of release right away. So I would say fall is a great time to do that kind of breath where you do like the trees and you drop the leaves. So we'll get to our practice of Satanama. Very simple mantra that's practiced in the Kundalini Yoga And it is about balance, because Satanama, Sa is birth, so we're talking about the cycle of life here. Birth, life, death, and rebirth. And as we go through our 4 fingers, we go through the circle of life. Also refers to planets, to wisdom, to patience, to knowledge, to communication. And so by chanting this mantra that's very square, 4 sounds, so like the square breath, has 4 sounds, very grounding and very balanced. So we're going to do the practice where we chant out loud for 2 minutes, then we're going to whisper it, and then we're going to chant it interiorly, and then we'll go back whispering, and we'll finish chanting. So this will be for, we're going to go just a little bit over as usual. I'm going to do a 7 or 9-minute version of it. So breathing in to chant, having your having your hands resting on your lap. So we're going to breathe in to chant. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Whispering for 2. continue in silence for a minute, saying the mantra in your mind and doing the mudra or the kriya with your fingers. And whispering for 2 minutes. Suspend your breathing. And exhale. Two more. And let go. And one last time. And release. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, whether you are live or watching the recording. Thanks for letting me know how your practice is going, how you're feeling this day. I always love to read your comments, so if you have a chance to take a minute to write how this has been helpful for you. And so I wish you a happy new moon, happy apples, happy fall solstice, and watch for that solar eclipse. Don't let that energy bother you. Just keep calm and centered, and namaste, everyone. So watch for that link I'm going to post for Lori's podcast, and join her Friday on her Women's Wellness page. Bye for now.